Greetings, creeps. My name is Angel, but you can call me Tonight. Guys, what a time to be an Elvira fan. We are kind of living in a bit of like an Elvira renaissance, so to speak. And we are here for it. We had the Yours Cruelly memoirs, which is nominated for a Chainsaw Award this year, so make sure you go and vote, vote, vote. We also recently had the news that Cassandra Peterson is going to be in Rob Zombie's The Munsters movie, and now we have not one, but two exclusive figures from NECA of the Mistress of the Dark. That's right, as part of the exclusive collaboration between NECA and Target, you will have two exclusive Elvira figures available to you as part of the Haulathon event. What is Haulathon? I'm glad you asked. It is a global collector's event. This is a 4-week collaboration between NECA and Target. Kicks off March 18th. The event will feature collectibles from Universal Monsters, Evil Dead, and yes, these two Elvira figures. The two Elvira options include the standard figure and the figure that I'm holding in my hot little hand, which is the Signature Edition Elvira. Let me do a little reveal for you here. This is the Signature Edition Elvira autographed 8-inch clothed figure. Ooh. But wait, there's more. Oh, with alternate head. Ding! We've got the alternate head and accessories, including the signature dagger and a chalice. Cheers. We sat down to talk with the Mistress of the Dark, Cassandra Peterson. Check it out.
All right, we are here with Cassandra Peterson, Mistress of the Dark. Thank you for stopping by to chat with us today. We get to hang out again. That's cool.
Yeah, great to see you again, too.
Hey. So what a year. You had your Shudder Elvira anniversary special, your memoirs, you're nominated for multiple Rondo Awards, and now you have not one, but two new figures being released as part of this month-long Haulathon event collaboration between Target and NECA. So it's been an impressive, busy, awesome year. Have you had a chance to even take it all in yet, or are you just kind of in the midst of it going and going?
Just keep going. It's like the fun never ends. You know? There's no breaks. It's kind of awesome.
Yeah, it's just like all this back to back to back, which is amazing because I'm like, yes, give us all the Elvira news. I'm here for it. But I'm like, shit, you probably haven't even had a chance to kind of let it sink in and appreciate it just yet.
Yeah, not really. I just run from one thing to the next, which is a good thing when you're in show business because it's certainly not always like that, you know. So
right.
Very fortunate.
Well, we appreciate it.
Like some new things coming up too. I've got all kinds of things coming up after this, so I'm kind of looking ahead, going, I'm going to be busy for at least the next couple of years.
Amazing. That means hopefully we'll get to talk to you multiple times over the next couple of years then.
I hope so.
So we have the exclusive Elvira Standard Edition figure, and then we also have the Signature Edition, which is an autographed edition, which is pretty cool. What was the process like of creating these? Did you get to be involved in the design process at all?
Yes, absolutely. I'm involved in the design process of everything you see that comes out with the Elvira, likeness.
Mm-hmm.
But it was great working with NECA because obviously they know what they're doing. That was so great. They were our dream team, and they did all the heavy lifting. But I, as usual, have a lot of say about how the character looks and, just everything, the face, the makeup, the dress. And they took all my info in and then went beyond my expectations. I mean, it's really, it is my dream action figure. The one I've always wanted that I never have gotten. I've got a couple of action figures, which, not much to write home about.
Well, that's a huge compliment to NECA because obviously you're no stranger to having figures created in your likeness. But is it ever weird to see, this one in particular is very accurate. So is it ever kind of weird to see this tiny accurate version of you and hold it in your hand or chill on the shelf?
Yeah, I was thrilled to see how accurate they did it. And I think they made the face, when you have small items that I've done a million different little small Elviras, it's very, very hard to get the look right on the face. They just can't really do it when it gets that tiny. But considering that, they did an amazing job on the face and the makeup. I'm really thrilled with the detail that they put into this.
I like that you mentioned the makeup, because the makeup is like so on point, and that's important. And I'm wondering if you ever had to be like, send it back because maybe like the wing on the eyeliner wasn't just right, you know?
Oh yeah, I know. You can't. I can't even tell you how how many things I get with where the eye makeup is off, or the lip color or the hair. I mean, it's super, super important that they are the way they're supposed to be, because if you don't have those elements, it ends up looking not like Elvira a lot of times, you know. One of the things I come across a lot in different figures, from maquettes to like Fango, anything, is they make the skin color dark, and as soon as they do that, Elvira becomes ethnic, you know, and just another Latina on the show, which I love, and it's not a bad thing. I would love to be that, but it's not Elvira, because she has to have that kind of deathly pale skin, you know.
Right, exactly. Kind of almost like a corpse, you know, like a beautiful pasty corpse.
Right. So it's a big difference, you know. Yeah, I would look like Ronnie Spector from the Ronettes 100 years ago if my skin was, you know, tan.
Now I kind of want to see one of those, because I'm like, oh, that's what maybe I would look like if I dressed as Elvira, because I'm Latina.
Yeah, I mean, there you go. It's funny how many Latina girls already do kind of look like me even before they're trying to look like me. It's crazy. Got the hair and makeup down and the whole look.
You're an honorary Latina. I think that's why. I think you got something in your soul.
I hope I am. That's what I would love to be.
You've absolutely got it in your soul.
Thank you. I think I do, because, you know, it's funny. Ever since Cheech Marin put me in his video, Born in East LA, I think my fan base, you know, I had a huge Latinx fan base. I mean, it's one of my largest fan bases. You know, they're a gay crowd, but I think honestly, the Latinx fan base is maybe my largest. And
I checked both of those boxes, so I can vouch for that.
Yeah, you know, and my most ardent too. They're awesome.
I love that. I love that so much. I think the eyeliner has a lot to do with it. The eyeliner and the good hair.
I know.
It's a big appeal.
A little bit.
So I'm holding the signature edition in my hand right now, and like the detail is insane. Like you're saying, like it's so tiny but so accurate. You've got two heads, so you're the thing with two heads, or as you like to say, the head with two things.
Exactly. Two heads are better than one. Now I can say to people, how's your heads?
Nice. And I love that one of them is winking, and it's just such like an Elvira face that it's making, and I feel like they just really captured like just the essence of it, the essence of the character, you know?
I do too. I really, really was happy about the winking face. I think it makes it really look funny and, you know, like not taking herself seriously. It really gives it an Elvira vibe.
Mm-hmm. Which is what Elvira is all about. Like I can just picture like a little quip coming out and then that little winky face follow.
Yeah, exactly.
Nailed it.
I hope people will think that when they get it.
I think so.
The next one needs to have audio. Have an audio recorder with my lines.
Oh my God.
That'd be awesome, right?
Please, a talking Elvira doll, that would be amazing.
Yes, there we go, NECA. Come on. Okay.
Okay, what would the top 5 phrases be? Because I feel like there's so many that you could use. So what would your top 5 be if it was like a talking doll?
Oh, it would be, how's your head? My name's Elvira, but you can call me tonight. Let's see. Are those, let's see, is a soup can on your head? Oh, no, what is it? Okay, I'm losing. I can't remember in my mind. Top 5, you said. Okay, I got 2.
Okay, that works. Those two
I don't know.
work.
I'd have to go through all. There are a lot of them, but I mean, that would be really fun, wouldn't it? To have this one. And of course, things like unpleasant dreams. And
that has to be there.
You know, the gal in a dress who always says yes or whatever, you know, all of those things.
Oh, just off the top of my head, I guess these would work. Yeah, no, that would be amazing.
Yeah. If my brains were still functioning after all these interviews, I could probably think of a couple more.
Listen, I'm surprised you can even form full sentences, let alone clever, witty ones. So.
No, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm old too. God, you know, it's getting harder.
Not even that. I just feel like back to back to back, you know, and like keeping it fresh and like fun. I'm like, we appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks.
And I've yet to use, on my bucket list, I want to be able to use that line. You know, my name's Angel, but you can call me tonight. I've never used it, but one day I will throw it out there and then probably run away really fast. But I gotta use it.
If you ever get back to going out again, that'll be your number one pickup line.
Yes, and I just get booed out of the bar, but that's fine. I'll be like, I finally did it. It's happened. It happened.
It might work. You never know.
We'll see. I'll let you know how it goes.
Yeah, send me an invitation to the wedding.
Okay. Oh, man. Okay, now it's got to work. That's going to be in my pickup line, too. I'll be like, listen, if this works, guess who's going to come to our wedding?
I'll officiate.
Oh my God!
I have one of those licenses to be a minister. I did a wedding for a couple people, so yes.
Holy
so I'll be a
shit.
minister.
Okay. All right, this is happening then. I got to find somebody to marry just so you can come officiate.
Okay. All right.
So, this also comes with accessories, which are really cool. We've got this little skull head. Please. Okay, gotcha. We have this little skull head with the melted candles and the torch in case you need to lead an angry mob, which who doesn't? Right. We've got the dagger, of course. What other accessories would you include if there was like no limit? Like what else would you add to this?
Well, if there were no limit, I would absolutely want my red couch, my sofa, and the candelabra. I would want my macabre mobile.
Yes.
and my little poodle, Donk.
Yeah.
And, oh my gosh, I could go on forever, like a little TV, a little 1950s TV set, you know, to watch movie macabre. And, oh my God, there could be a million things I've thought about. Also, I would love to have her in a different costume, like the Santa suit costume that I use at Christmas time sometimes.
Amazing. Now I need this whole line. I need like a whole line, kind of like, you know, like the Barbie dream house and you had everything.
Yeah,
I need
exactly.
Like this whole thing.
that is my dream, the Elvira Nightmare House.
Yes. Okay, it's happening. And we're going to have a macabre mobile, gong, all of it.
Perfect. Are you listening, NECA? Okay, anyway.
A whole corner of my house is just going to be taken over by my Elvira dream house and all the accessories.
Absolutely. The cars, the boyfriend, everything. Satan, my boyfriend, of course.
Naturally, obviously. We got to throw him in there. Okay, is there anything, I know we're out of time, I could talk to you forever, but is there anything else you'd like to add before we go?
Well, I am going to say that I have begun work on a documentary of my life, and I can't give very many details, and it's still a ways off, but we actually have begun work on it. I couldn't talk about it before yesterday because that's when the contracts were signed.
We got you at a good time then.
We really did. And I can't give away any details, unfortunately, but there are some awesome details. It's a fantastic company that's doing a fantastic director, everything. It's like my dream team. So I'm really excited about that.
Oh, amazing. I'm so excited for this. I mean, the memoirs were amazing, so I'm excited to see this documentary version. It's going to be so cool.
Yeah, I think so. Lots of intimidating photos and video that I have never put out there.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, we have a lot to look forward to. Oh, we're definitely going to be chatting again soon, I think.
Okay, I hope so, Angel.
All right,
we'll talk so we'll set up a date every week to get together and talk.
Oh, please sign me up for that.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Cassandra.
All right, guys, Haulathon kicks off March 18th. Collectible figures will be available exclusively at Target and Target.com. You can check out Haulathon.com for all the details. These two exclusive Elvira figures will be available March 18th in Target stores only. The standard edition will be available on Haulathon.com and Target.com starting April 8th. The signature autographed edition will also be available online starting April 1st, and the standard edition will be available online, Haulathon.com and Target.com starting April 8th. New products will be available to purchase online every Friday at 8 a.m. Central, so make sure you're keeping an eye on Haulathon.com, Target.com, or just do it the good old-fashioned way and go scour the aisles of Target the way the gods intended, collectible hunting. Is that it? Is there anything else? Am I missing anything? I think we're good. All right. Unpleasant dreams. I also may or may not be looking for someone to marry me now that Elvira has offered to officiate the wedding.